So I thought, hey, I always wanted a kind of a aesthetic body.
Yeah, yeah.
Real quick, do you believe in manifesting?
Absolutely. I feel like everything in life, it was just through manifesting. Even though you don't believe it, but you put the work in and then it kind of comes true.
I can tell you that when I was struggling with weight loss, and this was at a time where I had really bad body image, I always saw myself like having my dream body, broad shoulder, tiny waist, just something that I ever imagined.
Yeah.
I can tell you that last year during my competition, I looked at myself in the mirror and it was exactly how I kind of pictured it. It was crazy to me. It was really crazy. I'm like, I physically manifest like
This product, this
exactly.
person.
And the joy of like reaching that, of like attaining that goal, I can tell you it's the best feeling in the world.
I remember that too, because we were at the gym and then you were just saying, oh, this is my dream physique. And I looked at you like, God dang, you look good, bro.
I know.
Oh, that's crazy. Was there like is there anyone's like physique you kind of looked up to, or is this more or less you knew you wanted the V shapes, you wanted the great core, the great chest, and the whole like aesthetic physique?
Ironically enough, I kind of grew up watching WWE.
Oh yeah.
So just seeing people like Hulk Hogan, or Randy Savage, just seeing that, like, wow, one day I want to look like them. And I was also a avid comic.
You want to look like a superhero.
Yeah, Superman was one of my biggest inspiration. Just having like broad shoulder, like small waist,
strong physique.
Just having and like the will to like conquer the world, kind of like that to do. So, and in terms of, and also going to REMAX, there's a lot of very like strong people.
Physiques, great physiques, very strong people.
Exactly. One of my biggest inspirations is Terrence.
Dude, oh God, bro. We're gonna put like a photo of Terrence here or something. Terrence is our boy, straight shredded, like 5'11", 175. Dude does not look like he's natty at all. Like he's the most natty guy you'll ever see in your life. And he's just, I have never seen such a great physique to Terrence.
And I know he's been working out for a while. That just shows consistency.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. The one thing on working out that really inspires me is the consistency. I hear a lot of, working as a personal trainer, I hear a lot of my clients say, I don't want to get too big. Well, the thing is,
hard to get too big.
I wish it's that easy. I wish I could just do a couple reps and I get that big, but
I always thought that too. I was like, yeah, that's really hard to get too big. And then you go every day.
It's hard to get a good physique. And I think people need to acknowledge that. It takes time, not only in terms of working out, but also in terms of your diet and your sleep. And I think all three of that's basically a full-time job.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle at that.
It is a lifestyle. It is a full-time job because if you guys ever get into like fitness, weightlifting, or just taking care of your physique to try and look like a more aesthetic or bodybuilder version of yourself, you'll realize that weightlifting is like the easiest part, but then the food, eating clean, dieting, it's so hard, especially if you want to go out with friends. So Tommy, I completely agree with you there, man.
Trust me, I can go to the gym 2 times a day. That's the easy part. That's the part where I'm like,
so fun. You talk to people.
Yeah, exactly. Like Angelo said, I go to the gym, and I love talking to people. I love hearing their stories. I love seeing what they do and like how they progress in terms of their fitness goal. It's very inspiring.
Yeah.
That's the easy part for me. The hard part is getting in, preparing food, preparing the right food in terms of whole grains, high protein, and fats are fine, only if it's unsaturated. Saturated fat are also fine, but in moderation, of course.
Yeah.
And 8 hours sleep. Once I started focusing, because at the time when I started working out, it was just working out. it was, hey, I optimized my training. At the time, it was not optimized, but I thought that, why am I not seeing growth? And I did more research about it. If I wanted a solid and good physique, diet and sleeping are crucial.
Crucial.
I always break it down in 3 steps: training, diet, and sleep or recovery. Training is the easy part. You can get it's the fun part. It releases serotonin. If anything, it's more like therapy. It releases feel-good hormones, and I really enjoy it. Diet for me is the hardest part, just because I have to prep a lot of different things.
Yeah.
At the time of my bulk, so from sophomore year, that 1 year, I went from 185 to 230. I think that's when we met.
Yeah. I remember that, dude.
He was there since day one. Angelo's a real one.
Dude, his friendship has been for a minute, bro.
Surprisingly enough, for how much social I am, he came up to me. I think, if anything, I'll say he's more social than me.
There'll be times me and Tommy at the gym for like 20 minutes. We're just talking about like bodybuilders, about food, about lifting. It's just a vibe, man.
Honestly, Angela's one of the coolest persons I've ever talked to. Also a great wingman. Shout out to Angela.
W risen with that. Oh, boy, Tommy.
But
we should go live next time, bro.
that consistency was hard, just because your body naturally adapts to your calories. And in a bulk, my best tip to give to anyone is try to reach for PRs. You have the energy to recover.
Yeah.
On a bulk, I would PR almost every day.
Whoa.
We're just trying to like push my limit.
Yeah.
And I would recover the next day fine, due to the amount of calories, protein, and like sleep I was getting.
Yeah.
So the biggest tip, like, you're not gonna feel that well looking at your body. It's gonna be fat.
Yeah.
Naturally, when you bulk, you will have fat. However, try to find different goals.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest goals that I love to see is pushing more weight.
Pushing more weight.
And I push weight in terms of regular squat, front squat, leg press, bench, all skyrocket. Every time I go back to, let's say, a chest day, I usually have 2 chest days. When I go back, I always see some kind of growth. Either if it was a 2.5, a 5, even an extra rep is fine. Just try to push your limit from last time. So that was my biggest advice. And in terms of growth, I skyrocket.
Yeah.
I think that's when my back really got wider. And a lot of people ask me, like, how do you build a big back? I was like, bulk up, bend over rows, and just hit your fundamentals.
Oh, that's awesome. We'll put like some videos here too, like Tommy's technique. If you're
Yeah, no worries.
I just like over here somewhere. But that's pretty cool. Thank you for like the advice on like how to just take care of your fitness and the PRs, great tips on everything there. I want to go into what really inspired you to build Triton Flex?